Hello, and welcome to my book critique. My name is Sarah Mahalik, and this week my feature book is The Very Hungry Caterpillar, a well known and captivating children's book which won many awards, including the American Institute of Graphic Arts Award. This book is based on the life of the caterpillar. As one reads, they find themselves inching along with the caterpillar, eating his way through the day. Towards the end, they find themselves wrapped in a cocoon, awaiting the caterpillar's return. Soon enough, though, they realize that the caterpillar will not be returning because he has developed into a beautiful butterfly. This book serves as a good lesson that hard work and patience can result in wondrous things. I focus this book on the kindergarten level, touching on the subjects of language arts and mathematics. For language arts, I focus on the foundational skills of reading as well as speaking and listening. Students would be expected to participate throughout the reading, follow the guidelines set by the teacher, and present details in an oral manner. To put these objectives into practice, the teacher would create their very own caterpillar and his food, making sure to have this project completed before class. Before reading the story, the teacher would then randomly hand out the foods to each of the students. Then, throughout the story, as the different foods are reached, the teacher would pause, and the students with that particular food would be expected to stand up and say one thing about the food that they are about to feed the caterpillar. Once this statement is satisfactorily completed, the student would feed the caterpillar, return to his or her desk, and the teacher would read on. For mathematics, this lesson would be focused on counting and cardinality, mainly understanding the differences between greater than, less than, and equal to. To ensure that I best explain how I would have my students practice this in the classroom, I am simply going to read what you see here on the slide. Students would practice counting and cardinality in a very creative format. After reading the book, students would be asked to return to their desks. Once this is completed, students would be given a blank sheet of paper and then a paper plate with some paint of a color of their choice and a plastic cup. The teacher would then give instructions explaining that the students are to use the cup as a type of paintbrush, dipping it into the paint, and then placing it on their paper to create a circle. As a result of repeating this step several times, they should be able to create their very own caterpillar. Once completed, students would then be paired with a partner. They would exchange pictures and then count how many circles make up each other's caterpillars. When the number is determined, they would then discuss with each other whether their caterpillar has more, less, or an equal number of circles compared to their partners. All but one of the books that I read this week can be geared towards younger ages such as kindergarten to second grade. However, Number the Stars by Lois Lowry is a book that I would recommend using at a 5th grade level, as it is a historical fiction picture book about the struggles of life during World War II. If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Laura Numeroff, it is a fascinating book and exciting picture book about a very demanding mouse. Rocks in His Head by Carol Otis Hurt is a heartfelt picture book and biography, which she actually wrote about her father. Children can definitely learn a lot about perseverance from reading this life experience. The Little Red Hen by Jerry Pinkney is an old-time classic children's tale that has thrived throughout the years. It includes colorful pictures and is yet another story about perseverance and hard work. Last but not least, here is a slide containing the references used throughout this presentation. I hope you enjoyed and have a blessed week.